starting to be a snow squall. Got my camera all set up. Let's get some shots. Oh yeah, this is exciting. Wow, it's really coming down. I don't know if you can see that. Like, look, that's all snow. It is awesome. All right, so let's just say the snow squall photography this morning did not go quite as I was planning. I had my camera gear all set up and I was ready for some good snow shots, but it literally only snowed for 2 minutes. So the sky got really dark and it looked like it was really just gonna start like really snow squalling and it was gonna make for some cool shots. But I think I fired off like one shot because the birds weren't in the right spot and there was not enough snow for a good photography session. Anyway, I'm actually heading down to Cape May tomorrow to do some birding and some photography and all that kind of cool stuff. So I actually have to get ready for that. So I'm gonna go out and go get gas in the car and all that stuff. So yeah, so gonna get ready for Cape May and then I'm gonna go down to Cape May tomorrow and hopefully find some cool stuff. Red-tailed hawk right behind me. Anyway, it's time to head down to Cape May. First stop is going to be eating grosbeaks, so that's pretty cool. Just close up the back of the car. And we're all set. So I was out there on the beach scanning for gulls. Unfortunately, there was that whole big beach, and the one section where the gulls were was roped off that they were doing some sort of construction work there. So there was this one little flock of gulls, and if it wasn't so windy, I would have been able to scan them with my scope better, but it was just so windy, it was so hard to actually scan them. I was able to get a few lesser blackback gulls, and some flew pretty close to me, so that was really cool. Lesser blackback gulls are, I mean, they're not super rare, but they're definitely a more unusual gull. They're not like one of the real common ones, so that was awesome to see. And there was also some black scoters and some different ducks out in the ocean, which was cool. And now I'm driving past Lily Lake, and I was able to pick up mallard, gadwall, here a yellow-bellied sapsucker. Out here now at Lighthouse Pond, looking for ducks. I'm hearing red-breasted nuthatch really loudly. Oh, what is that? I thought it was the red-breasted nuthatch, but it's not. Anyway, look at how many ducks are out here. There's gadwall, there's ringneck duck, there's mallard, there's green-winged teal, there's swans. Lots of ducks. There's something pretty unexpected. A great egret right next to those swans. It's kind of out of season for them, But I mean, a few winter down in Cape May every year. But that just, wasn't really expecting that. All the way right there. So much waterfowl. In this pond right here, I've got an American widgeon, gadwall, northern pintail, American coot, pied-billed grebe, mallard, everything. There's some shovelers and some widgeon. Gadwall, lots of gadwall. Swans, hooded mergansers. Over here, this is where the coots were. Now over here by Cape May Point State Park, right back there, behind me is the Cape May Lighthouse. And I'm out here right now looking for another winter finch. This time I'm looking for red crossbill. I have seen red crossbill twice now, both times as flyovers. One time, my life for ones, as a flyover in my yard, and then another time I went to chase them to try to photograph them, and I wound up just seeing them as they were flying away. So I've not had the best luck with red crossbills, but there's been some around here. There's a lot of pines with a lot of pine cones, and I think I have a decent chance at getting them. Something that's interesting about red crossbills is there's different types of red crossbills, and what the different types mean. So you can ID the different types by call and also by bill size, because this is something that I recently learned with the red crossbill types. And what it is each type is specialized to feed on a different kind of pine cone. So what they eat is the seeds that are inside the pine cones, and depending on their bill size, they're more specialized at eating different pine cones. So that's kind of something that I learned recently, and I thought that was interesting. Well, I was going to try and take a look out on the beach to see if I could see any gulls from over here, since I wasn't really seeing the crossbills. But there's all this construction, so I guess there's just construction going on all across the beach. So, not a lot of spots to look for gulls, unfortunately. So, no luck with the crossbills here, unfortunately. I'm going to take a quick drive by Coral Ave and different areas down here where there's pines that there might be some crossbills. And then I'm going to head over to Wildwood, so still Cape May County, but not Cape May Island, and going to look for some marbled Godwits. So that's going to be the next thing. I'm still really hoping I can get some red crossbills, but we're going to have to see, because it's been pretty challenging with them. I haven't had great luck with them in general, so we'll see. Alright, so drove around for the red crossbills. No sign of them anywhere. Made it up here to Wildwood, where I'm going to be looking for some marbled Godwits. I drove around like one more time to look for the red crossbills, and I didn't get them. So now I moved up here to Wildwood and going to look for some marbled Godwits. So marbled Godwits are a shorebird that I believe they're more common in like the south. They're a shorebird that I have actually not seen since 2017. They can be seen, I guess. I didn't really know that they could be seen in the winter, but a lot of times I think of them being seen like here and there in the summer, and also here and there in the winter, apparently. So I'm going to go get out and try to scope them. So out here at the Hereford Inlet, we're going to be scanning for some marbled Godwits. Surf scooter right there. Then on the sandbar back there, that right there, those are all Dunlin. Tons of them. There's a scooter again. I was looking for the marbled Godwits, and I did not get them. I was trying to scan for them, but it seems like I was looking on some eBird checklists, and it seems like there were some people here this morning that didn't get them either. It seems like the last time they were seen was actually yesterday afternoon. So now I'm just here having some lunch, and I'm gonna wait and maybe take like one last look, but then I'm gonna probably hit a sedgeron, and then I'm probably gonna go home. I will say I'm striking out on a lot of my target birds for the day, but I did get the evening grosbeaks, which was one of my top target birds today, and I was able to get a lot of yearbirds. I was able to photograph a ring-billed gull, which, not that that's rare, but it was just kind of like a cool picture opportunity that I enjoyed taking. Yeah, and then some lesser black-backed gulls too, which they're always nice. So, gonna eat and see if I can find anything else. Gave up on the Godwits, and now just taking a quick stop at Nummy Island to see if there's anything around here. Was able to get some yellow legs. I took some pictures. I'm actually not sure what kind they are yet. I'm just looking around in this stuff. So this right here, this is Nummy Island. I'm looking around for Nelson sparrow or saltmarsh sparrow or seaside. I think the ones that I've seen being reported here and there is Nelson's and saltmarsh. I'm not seeing any, but the habitat here just looks great for them. So I was looking for the Nelson sparrows, no luck with those, but now I'm heading over to Jake's Landing for my final stop of the day to look for sedron. So we're gonna get started, head up there, and then that's on the way home, sort of, so. Got out here at Jake's Landing, got some nice bald eagles all the way out in the marsh, and now I'm gonna continue along and go look for the sedron now. So I think I know where to look for the sedron, but I'm not quite sure yet. That's some sort of sparrow. Ooh, I don't know what that was. That was something. What is that flying out there? It's a harrier. I think that's it. So, wrapping up this video now, wound up getting some good stuff in Cape May, even though I dipped on pretty much all of my targets. I wound up not getting the sedron. I thought I may have been hearing one, and I got a recording of it, and it turned out to actually be a marsh wren, not a sedron. So, sedrons, they're a bird that I think they're more common in like the Midwest area, so some are in New Jersey here and there and along like the East Coast area, but I unfortunately did not get that. And then as far as evening grosbeaks go, just a few quick facts about them. So they're here as part of the winter finch invasion that's going on. Evening grosbeaks and also red crossbills are part of the winter finch invasion as well. And these invasions happen when their food that they eat up north, the crop is bad, and they wind up coming south, and not just south, but just moving around to different areas to find their food. And evening grosbeaks are cool. Wound up getting about 6 or 7 female birds. I didn't really see any males. And just a cool fact about them, grosbeak means large beak. So if you see the beak on a grosbeak, it's like this thick beak, which is made for cracking seeds open. And gros means large in French, so that's why they're called grosbeak. Just kind of a little interesting fact there. But yeah, so I did successfully get some good stuff. Wound up being a good day in Cape May. Any day in Cape May is always a great day, even when you miss your targets. First Cape May birding day of 2021. So, just going to wrap things up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.